gotta get more energy. I feel like I'm like too low energy to be entertaining.
Is this because we're only on our first caffeinated beverage of the day?
Yeah, I can't entertain before like noon. You know what I mean?
I don't think that my brain starts working until after 11 a.m. and I've said that for years.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I don't know how to talk to the camera still. We've done this a couple times and I still feel awkward.
I just feel like I should pretend you're not there.
Like I'm not here?
No, like they're not here.
Oh. Technically they're not.
Nobody's
Technically we're talking to a robot if you think about it.
Ooh, that makes me feel so much better about it.
Why do you have a troll in blue face?
Okay, so I have trolls, and...
This feels discriminatory towards Smurfs.
Why? Maybe he just wants to be part of the Blue Man Group. Did you watch Arrested Development, actually?
No.
Oh, okay. There's a character, Tobias, and he, like, wants to be part of the Blue Man Group, and I was like, is this a member of the Blue Man Group, or is this just Tobias?
I'm gonna be really honest with you, I don't know what the Blue Man Group is. I've seen...
I feel like we should go see the Blue Man Group then.
I've
if we
seen
can.
like
They're
pictures
fucking
of
cool.
men painted blue. Okay.
Yes.
I've seen like the posters.
Uh-huh.
But you could tell me that they are a musical band. You could tell me that they are like a conspiracy Illuminati
Maybe.
situation. You could tell me that you could say anything about them, and I'd
And
be
it
like,
might
okay.
actually be true.
I don't know, what do they do? No, I'm asking you.
Yeah, I
What do
know. They just do a little bit of everything.
What does that mean, though?
They aren't. Well, they like put
They're
on a
blue.
show.
I get
yeah,
that.
as they're blue.
What's the show?
It's kind
though?
of
Is
like
it
a
like
miming
circus?
experience.
Is it music? Is it
Maybe like both.
like? Do they have instruments?
Sometimes.
Okay, so it's a band.
Sometimes.
What does that mean?
I think you would like the Blue Man Group. They're weird and you like weird things.
I do, but I have my boundaries. You know what? Oh no, Tobias. I do.
But anyway, I was painting and he fell in my paint. And then he landed like this. So it was completely accidental. But why is it perfect? Why is it perfectly just on his face?
Because if you painted his face, it wouldn't look good.
Well, if I painted his face, it just wouldn't be the same either.
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
that's what it's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you working on today?
I don't know. Should I do my gumball machine? Or
I think that would be fun
should I keep going on my mini paintings?
I think that the gumball machine would be fun for the class.
You're right.
For show and tell.
I would love to show and tell my gumball machine project. You're so right. Okay, so I have to like clean this stuff up. What are you working on here? Are you doing doodles?
I think I'm just gonna doodle because I've been really depressed all week and my brain. What did I say the other day? What was the metaphor I used? That I said I was talking about my brain fog, and I said that my brain fog was so bad it was like I said that mosquitoes were laying eggs in my brain water.
Did I hear this?
You did, and you thought it was funny. You giggled.
Mosquitoes are laying eggs in your brain water?
It might have been a pity giggle, but you definitely gave me a giggle. Because you know how, like, well, at least where we're from, well, I don't think I can save myself here. It's like in murky, boggy, like, swampy environments is where mosquitoes reproduce.
Okay, you know
And
what?
my brain
I'm
fog-
seeing you and I'm feeling you.
My brain
and,
fog is so bad that it reminded me of, like, a bayou.
A bayou,
Or,
yeah.
like, a swamp. And I was like, this is where mosquitoes lay eggs, because there's no thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, there are thoughts. They're just very, very dark. But
They're ones that we should not repeat out loud. People would be
it's
scared.
not like waves, crashing waves of happiness. The waters of my brain is so still
Sometimes there's crashing waves and it's just not happiness.
that, like,
though.
if you were walking your dog past my brain water is so still, you'd be like, don't drink that, don't drink that, don't drink that, come here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I haven't been able to, like, paint or do anything that requires, like, more than one step of prep. Or even thoughts in general.
Well,
which you don't need thoughts for
You don't
painting
need
and
thoughts.
stuff.
It's just vibes.
But for the last, like, 3 days, I've just been doodling with, like, a Sharpie and paper. Because I'm like, that is all I can...
And sometimes it's all you need to do to get started.
Yeah, like, as a gatherer, I can't gather, you know? Definitely am not a hunter this week either, but...
No.
I bring nothing to the tribe.
Okay.
Okay.
That dark sense of humor yours. You always send in a giggle.
I'm always the funniest when I'm
Like, even though you might not feel like you're bringing the vibes, you are.
Thank you. But anyway, I didn't even take a sip of that coffee. I have been doodling, and then I was like, maybe my next drop, for like my next print drop, instead of being like artwork, maybe it'll just be like doodles. I'll do like a doodle collection. And they'll be like cheaper, and they're like faster to make, and like whatever, and whatever, I'll call it like the Doodle Chronicles or something.
I like that.
It kind of, you like Ariana Grande, right?
I love Ariana Grande.
I like how you keep up with my brain.
So, listen.
Did you remember when she was on the Dangerous Woman tour, and she made these she made like a YouTube vlog throughout it called the Dangerous Woman Diaries?
Okay.
You guys remember, right? Anyway, anytime I said in my head, like, oh, I'll do like Doodle Chronicles.
Robot, you remember.
It reminds me of like the Dangerous Woman Diaries, and I would picture her saying it in her Ariana Grande voice, where she's like, the Dangerous Woman Diaries. But it would be, it's like the Dangerous Doodle Diaries.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't call it back because I'm going to get sued by Ariana Grande.
Well.
But, so yeah, I'm doodling today. No plan, no thoughts.
Just vibes.
Just vibes. Just going where the pen takes me, you know what I'm saying?
Can you make something super weird in part of your doodle?
Do I ever make anything that's not weird? I don't think any art that's ever come out of me nobody's ever looked at it and been like, wow, that's really classy and elegant and normal, Rachel. Normally I get a lot of like, oh. That's the exact reaction. It's the up and then down. It's the, oh.
With that little tone.
No, I get it. No, I like it. It's always up and down. Like the pitch. But it doesn't matter. No one needs to like my art but me. Me and that guy on TikTok who does the weird bug art, we are of the same mind.
This is my gumball machine. Okay, hold on. I'll show you.
Yes, give the lore. Give the tea.
It shouldn't be introduced with its top off, you know. Okay.
That's how I like to be introduced.
So I'm taking... I want to take this shit out, right?
How long have you had this gumball? Where did this begin?
I think my uncle gave it to me as a present when I was in like the 1st or the 2nd grade.
Did you show an interest in candy that you have? Well, don't we all technically?
I mean,
okay.
I was a kid. I liked candy.
I guess it's a gift that makes sense.
I just liked like old-timey retro things. Yeah, I've had an emotional attachment to it, and my mom has tried to get me to get rid of it for like years because it has not had gumballs in it like since the OG Gumballs that were in here.
Like, Mom, you don't understand.
But like,
this is my emotional support vintage gumball machine.
Exactly.
It's not just a phase, Mom.
I was like, this thing is so cool though. Like, I can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
like,
I get it.
So now I finally found a purpose for it, and it's gonna hold all of my little trinkets. Because I saw a little Pinterest post where people were putting like cute things in gumball machines. But like they were just, you know, normal things.
Like they were putting marbles.
Yes. Or like one girl did little disco balls, and I thought that was cute and not as normal.
Yeah, but we can't just...
That's still a little too normal for me though, so...
And for all of you out there who are not artists do this thing where like there'll be a piece of genuine garbage sitting out. And something will just click in your brain, and you're like, I need it. Yeah, you're like, I don't know what I'm going to use that for, but I'm going to make art out of it.
It's going to come home with me.
And this is really important to this. You never do.
It usually doesn't happen.
No. So eventually you just have like a drawer or a bucket or a box of just literal trash. That you never make anything out of. And so I think what we're getting here is that she wants to put all of those beloved junk items into the gumball machine. But your junk items are always like still unique and cute.
I like weird stuff. I like to forage.
Mine's just trash. Mine will be like bottle caps and like wrappers and like things that are genuine garbage. Yours are trinkets, which that's the difference. You collect trinkets, I collect trash. You're like
a trash goblin.
You are a ferret in the Because ferrets collect,
Yes.
like, the shiny trinkets that are interesting, whereas I'm like a raccoon, and I'm just collecting garbage.
So, these are my little affirmation cards.
Read the affirmation.
Okay,
This is
so
turning into witchcraft. I feel like we're doing a spell before we put
this
it in
is
our
the one
cauldron.
that I got. I pulled gratitude.
Okay.
It says, today I'm grateful for all the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of little things I can at least be a little grateful for. Like hot showers, music, the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to use my fingers and thumbs to do whatever I think them to do and given in any given moment.
That's really sweet.
I have my little... Oh, 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 you're not ready. I have this crock from McDonald's. Someone threw it at me.
Another one!
Hi.
I like how they're two different skin tones. We're diverse here. At Arts in Crisis, we have two different types of white.
Yes.
There should be a makeup brand who, when they do their, like, swatch advertisement, they just use fake hands.
That would be really funny, actually.
Yeah, like they're swatching it on, like, a bunch of these little baby hands.
What if they had a baby swatching it on baby hands?
I feel like that breaks a couple laws. There's, like, child labor. There's also, like, I feel like we're getting into, like, the animal testing territory. Although I think I've only been tested on
babies
and
as
animals.
actors. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Oh, so
skincare.
they're not, but they're not putting it on themselves?
No, they're just like,
They're
we could
just-
also do like AI babies now because,
I'm afraid
Like,
of AI,
I
I'm going to be honest with you.
oh, it's gonna take over the world.
I
and
don't
we're gonna
fuck
have a
with
whole new
AI.
revolution here. That's I'm afraid of.
That looks like something my kindergarten teacher would wear on, like, a Pizza Friday.
Right?
We
Or,
need
like-
to get you funky earrings. I think you're entering your, like, funky earrings stage.
I have so many fun earrings. I
Okay.
do.
You don't wear them, though.
No, I wear regular hoops all the time and then I'll
Like-
take them out for a show.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it just exists.
Oh, this is one of my faves.
She's beautiful.
Glitter pink duck, like, are you kidding me? Okay, so I saw this couple that made Mad Hatter and the Red Queen costumes. But, like, they were so impeccably done. It wasn't, like, to look like the characters. It was inspired by the characters.
Yes.
So, like, the sash was made out of, like, all found spools of thread and shit, and it was, like, tangled, like,
Yeah.
like the fringe going down.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and her makeup with, like, her little, like, corset situation, she had, like,
Cute.
little flaps going on.
If you're out there,
Oh my god,
send us.
they know I was so impressed. I had to say something to them. They were so cool. But they made these little pins to go along with their outfits.
Oh, cute. I'm
Like,
a
it's
big
made
fan
out of
Mad
paper.
Hatter.
It's so stinking cute.
I like the Mad Hatter. He makes me feel seen.
Right? Oh, this was the other one. And it's like off with her head.
Ah! Fun.
With the little guy. It has little
Off
rose on
with
it.
her head.
But yeah, those ones are super cute.
We need to bring back
Oh my gosh, look, it's
beheadings
more
and
trolls.
guillotines.
I feel like people would be scared and then be nice to each other.
Yeah.
So crazy people.
Like, imagine, I feel like we've come to a point in society where there's nothing to do anymore that's, like, relatively inexpensive. There's just nothing to go out and do. Like, kids can't just, like, go hang out in, like, parks anymore because someone's
No.
going to be, like, loitering and riffraff.
Oh my god.
And I just feel like there was a time when the whole town would come out for an event on a Saturday morning, and it was the beheading of some criminal. And they would all get this was their Saturday, you know what I mean? Like, they worked all week and they're like, God, hey Tony, you going to the beheading on Saturday morning? And they were like, Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a whole thing, and they
It's a
went,
town celebration.
yeah, good times.
Well, I'm not thinking about beheadings,
Yes,
but
you should
you're
be.
right. People cannot just go out and like live life without worry anymore. Not that I was ever not worried, but
need
it's different.
Children yearn for the fear of the guillotine.
Like, I can't even imagine childhood in the 80s, and I feel like that's why Gilmore Girls is so healing to me right now.
That's why my brother is the way he is, because he was born in 1988. I was born in 1997. We are two very different people.
Baby and Mama.
That's adorable.
I found them separately.
They
came to me separately.
Throw in like a wacky plant neighbor and turn it into a Pixar film. I'm in. I'm watching.
I'm in.
You know what this is giving? Actually, when just so many trains of thought. When you're done with this, I don't know how this works or if they even make these books anymore. I don't know how anything works in the world ever. You should take you should get it professionally photographed, and you should send it in to the I Spy book people. And it can be a page in the I Spy book. Those were my favorite when I was little, but that's what this is giving. And once it's in there, we can do a whole photo shoot.
Yeah.
If you're out there, we're coming, I Spy.
We're coming.
And we want 10% of the profits.
Your newest edition, some girl dressed like a butterfly gave me a butterfly.
I would expect nothing less.
Look at this guy. He came in an egg.
We all technically came in eggs.
So we're one and the same.
At one point.
So we're one and the same, is what I'm hearing. All of these things are going to make it into the gumball machine.
I'm excited. I would get too anal and stressed about it, though, because I would want everything to be able to be seen all of the time.
See, I agree. What I'm thinking here, though, is that I want to attach this bottom part to this thing.
Yeah.
So that I can just take, well...
That's a terrible idea, Kaylee. It's all going to fall out.
It's going to fall out. I'm just going to have to let it fall out and put it back in when the time comes. There's no way I'm going to be able to separate these.
Gotta mix up my trinkets. Just...
Tsunami time.
That's okay, because we can video it every time. We could be like, welcome.
Because I'm going to have to add things in and maybe take some, like
That's
things.
the new guillotine. Every Saturday, we'll get the whole town.
Who gets trapped in the bubble for eternity.
Yes, someone send the town crier.
Can they dress like a troll?
I'll do it. I'll get a troll costume.
Because I want it to, like, be on theme, obviously, with the guillotine.
Yeah, we'll make a whole ritual out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I always think about? I did this play in college once called Mr. Burns' Post-Electric Play. And to really sum it down for you, there's basically just, like, a almost world-ending apocalyptic fucking whatever. So the first act, they start out, like, just after all electricity in the world goes down, or at least the country, I don't fucking know. And, like, they're surviving, basically, like, post-apocalyptic, like, whatever. Then by Act 3, it's like 100 years in the future. Act 3 is them celebrating, like almost like a religious, I'm not explaining this well at all, brain fog, mosquito eggs, okay? Act 3 is them, like, basically in church, like, doing this, like, religious celebration, and they're honoring the gods.
Okay.
And if you think about how we know of gods, it's like, it's from, like, text and, like, things that we saw the early humans doing, like, back in the day, like the Greek gods and everything. So, basically what I'm trying to get at is in Act 1, when they had no electricity, they were, like, sitting around the campfire trying to survive. They were, like, entertaining themselves by, like, singing Britney Spears songs and, like, you know, whatever that they used to hear on the radio before the electricity went out.
Yeah.
And then by Act 3, it takes place, like, 100 years in the future, and they thought the Simpsons were gods that we used to worship. Not like a fun TV show that we use for entertainment. Because what they, you know...
Yeah.
Discovered. Anyway, so I think about that concept all the time, and in, like, a couple hundred years, or, like, I don't know, because the internet is a crazy place. Like, are they going to think Tana Mojo was our god? You know? And, like, she is, to a degree.
I mean, and in some ways that is
She's
not...
my personal god.
In some ways that's not untrue.
But, anyway, I feel like they're gonna watch these videos of me dressed as a giant troll once a month, and where we turn this into like a ceremonious thing that we do, and they're gonna be like, this was the thing that they had to do. They worshipped these trinkets, and once a month they had to do this thing to please the gods. It's gonna start a whole religion. Those little hands. This is my body.
This is my body.
And I give it up for you.
What if I just want them to be... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And a layer of candy.
It's kind of like ASMR.
Yeah, maybe I should have a mini mic over here.
Yeah. You make a lot of money. Hello? Something just moved over here and
Tobias, relax. Oh, I forgot about the bubble. This has got to go in too.
I know, now the butterfly looks like it's being crushed by the bubble. Oh my god.
Oh, not that way either. I feel like it needs to like stand up.
That's good. I like that.
Like this?
That's a vibe.
Okay.
Oh, but the butterfly's going to be covered when you eventually put everything in, isn't she?
And that's going to sink to the bottom. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god, it's going to come off. Oh, wait, hold on, guys.
That's really
The candy went naturally around the sky, so that's going to say... Okay, what if he goes on this side, though?
I was going to say, you got to balance out the sizes.
Like, I don't care if the crock gets covered as much. You know?
Yeah, no, I'm there with you. I'm seeing the vision.
But I feel like I need to, like, fill in this side with something real quick before it goes. Maybe, like, the bottom of the necklace. And then this thing goes in. No.
Did I tell you what I learned about vegetables?
What did you learn about vegetables?
I don't know if we've ever done it on here, but Kaylee and I have this philosophy. It's really, it's a belief system that we believe more than any religion.
Those vegetables.
It's our zodiac, really. And
that's so true.
Once started, we were just like, I think we were like drunk in a bar, and we just like ha ha he he came up with it. And we were like, if you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be? But we have learned that it really is the basis of like humanity in a sense, because first off, it has to be off your personality traits, not like what you like or don't like or whatever. So like, what personality traits do you share with said vegetable? Anyway, and it doesn't work with any other category. We've tried fruits, we've tried...
And it just doesn't do the same.
No, it's specifically vegetables. So you ask a person this question, and you find out a lot about them, right? Because if they're immediately like, that's stupid, what are you talking about? You're like, you're not the type of person I want in my life. Why do I keep dropping this pen? If they actually take the time to think about it, it really doesn't matter what they say, but if they can back it up, I'm like, all right, yeah, shoddy, I'm down. Anyway, I am a Brussels sprout for obvious reasons, I feel like.
Obvious.
People don't like Brussels sprouts at first. They eat them cooked correctly at like a restaurant with like some balsamic, a little bit of bacon, whatever. Yeah. And they're like, oh, maybe I do like Brussels sprouts, right? And I feel like I don't give off good first impressions, hence
but
right
people
now.
Come around though. And
yeah.
They're good at the
But then eventually someone's like, oh, you're actually like really fun. And I'm like, oh, for sure.
Thank you for seeing it.
And
too far along.
Kaylee, would you like to talk about your vegetable?
Yeah, what's my vegetable? Mushroom.
I think it was a mushroom. Like, you fit into
because
any
I low
situation.
key, and I have a few different personalities, and it kind of depends on you to see which one comes out and whether or not you're gonna nurture that.
Like, you have the hallucinatory, imaginative,
just made me a little crazy sometimes, but also.
But then you have the healthy, good for you, hearty side of you.
And I feel like sometimes I bring a lot of flavor to a dish. This was the other side of it. And some people, like, if you like mushrooms, you really like mushrooms, and
fucking love mushrooms.
you'll eat even. Okay, I personally don't like the texture of like eating mushrooms, which also bodes another reason to why I should be a mushroom as a vegetable.
I don't like myself.
I sometimes struggle with some self-hatred. Don't we all, though, right? Anyway, I can appreciate other things about myself, which is why if there's mushrooms in a dish, I will just pick out the actual mushrooms, but I like the flavor it leaves.
You're
right?
like, when I'm in a room with people, I like everyone else but me. I know when to leave the room. I know when to take it.
Maybe it's a little self-awareness. Or not.
Anyway, so Kaylee and I created this whole, and then when we meet new people, we're like, oh, they're such an onion, or like, they're such a sweet potato. Like, we just have done this, and it really...
and it's worked every time.
Every time. And, and it doesn't work with fruits or anything else, but we've, like, literally concocted this whole belief system. It works better than, like, astrology.
Yeah.
Like, when someone tells me they're a Pisces, I don't know what that means. But when you and I meet someone, we're like, oh my god, they're such a scallion. Or, like, that was such an artichoke thing to do. It clicks. And
the vibes are known immediately.
So now I bring this to everyone I meet in life, because it's also a good conversation starter, and I'm not good with social cues, as you can probably tell from everything about me. So I've just started to bring this everywhere I work, anytime I'm trying to make new friends, anytime I have to socialize and I don't want to be, I'm like, oh, here goes nothing. What kind of vegetable are you? Anyway. And at the last restaurant I worked at, I was having the conversation, and the line cook told me, one of the chefs told me, he was like, vegetables don't exist. And I was like, we gotta unpack this in the 10 seconds I have between getting my tables what they need. What do you mean? And he was like, I guess someone, I'm gonna get ripped to shreds in the comment section by someone a whole lot smarter than me for being not accurate about this, but apparently
let it rip.
There's no specific, like, scientific family or, like, genealogy or whatever.
Is this why everyone was so confused as to why
a
tomato was a fruit or a vegetable?
But apparently there's no
like
scientific specific limitations of, like, the vegetable family. There is no vegetable family. Like, it's basically just, like, all plant, like, fruits and whatever.
Mm-hmm. And
apparently humans just created the vegetable category, I don't know, to, like, for the food pyramid. I don't know. Big Vegetable wanted to get in on this.
Big Vegetable wanted in.
But apparently there's no such thing as, like, a fucking vegetable. Like, all plants that we eat are under the same, like scientific family, I guess. So he was very upset by that, because he was like, well, that question, and it was a whole thing. But it just it blew up my whole belief system. And I was like, well, for the sake of it, I'm going to continue saying a vegetable is a vegetable.
Well, I feel like it almost bodes better for the argument that everyone is a vegetable, right? Like, there's so many diverse types
That's
of
true.
people.
I let somebody say that they were a cucumber once, because somebody told me I don't know, apparently cucumbers, I don't know, I don't know anything anymore. Apparently all plants are vegetables. I don't know. But I let somebody be a cucumber once, even though everyone else that we were with was like, no, it's just a fruit, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen, if you can back it up, I'm almost fine with it.
And maybe you're just a little more fruity than others.
He was a very flamboyant boy.
So, like, if you could back it up, I'll take it.
I'll fucking take it. And that was one of his arguments. That's, like, one of the reasons he said he was a cucumber. Because he was like, amongst all these other vegetables, I feel like I am not the same. And I'm like, that works for me. You
Honestly,
can be a cucumber.
I'll fucking take it, though.
Yeah. Anyway. I've dropped this pen.
Throwing things. That's how passionate we feel.
Like 6 times.
Also,
yeah. Do tell. You have the floor.
Oh, going back to me as a mushroom. There also, you apply heat and it just changes everything.
Absolutely.
Everything about.
Absolutely.
So just keep that in mind when you're commenting on this video.
I could see you getting hunted by pigs. You know how they do that, the truffle hunts?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to partake in one. That's, like, on my bucket list of things
A truffle
to do.
hunt?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I mean, I'll go with you for moral support.
I think we have to fly to, like, Europe. I think that's, like, an England thing. I don't know. Be nice.
Be nice.
But I know it's not here. Or at least or maybe that sounds like something that would happen in one of the states.
Yeah.
But I don't know which one. But I would like to go on, like, a real truffle hunt with the pigs.
Okay. I feel like we can make that happen.
Although I think they use, like, hounds now. I don't think they use pigs anymore.
I
I want to go on a real one with
Well, I
pigs.
want to be, like, friends with the pigs, too.
Well, obviously, that's a given.
Is that Is that a possible situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is coming along great.
I feel like it's happening. Things are happening here.
I have not touched my pen to this paper, like, the whole video.
That's okay. Sometimes you just need to allow yourself.
Sometimes it's arts in crisis.
Time.
Sometimes it's crisis in art. You know what I mean? Sometimes we're...
And it be like that.
And it be like that. Sometimes the crises are arting us. We are not arting the crises.
I store this in like a decorative ice bucket, but
Is
the
that what that
tongs
is?
that came with it are actually really useful for this
I was
project.
wondering what that bucket was. I was like, what a perfect bucket. I was like, where does Kaylee find these perfect things to put in her
I
house?
think that this one is from Five Below.
I love Five
But
Below.
I saw it. I have a shopping problem. And I just had to get it.
Five Below is a magical place. And I feel like people want to convince me that it's not and that I shouldn't shop there for like my big mature adult house decor and like whatever. But let me tell you something. I feel like the quality of products at Five Below is gonna low-key be the same quality as like fucking like Home Goods. But Home Goods just like pretends to be like Crate and Barrel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like if we're not doing Crate and Barrel, it's all kind of the same thing. Actually, I disagree with what I just said. You shouldn't really listen to anything that comes out of my mouth. But I actually went
Take
to
it with a
Crate
grain
and
of
Barrel.
salt.
I went to Crate and Barrel for the first time because I was always anti-Crate and Barrel because I'm anti-anything of quality because I'm not of quality and I just can't. I'm like, why can't
I just can't
I'm not
fathom
going to
it.
spend money on something that, like, I'm going to ruin. I just don't see the point. Anyway, but we had not only a gift card, someone gifted me and Peter a gift card to Crate and Barrel, but we also, when we moved, we got, like, one of those coupons in the mail. Like, you get, like, a shit ton of them for, like, Wayfair and, like, whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was for Crate and Barrel. So we were like, we've got 10% off and a $75, like, gift card. Let's just go and pick something out. So we went, and I always heard of Crate and Barrel as, like, this, like, high-quality, kind of rich person thing to, like, put on your registry.
Yeah.
When I went, it low-key, like, wasn't anything special. Like, I feel like it was the exact same quality as, like, Home Goods or TJ Maxx or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, and I was like, why are you charging so much?
Just because they can?
We got
Because it's...
No, I'm sorry. We got 6 wine glasses for what would have been like $90. But we had the gift card and everything, so we only paid like 80 or 75, I think we paid, whatever. And I'm like, in no world should wine glasses be that much money.
No.
I'm going to break them either way.
They're gonna be broken.
Anyway, I feel like I'll probably offend a lot of people. There's probably like wine glass connoisseurs. Speaking of wine glass connoisseurs, I've always wanted to get into glass blowing.
Oh my god.
And
so cool.
I
I
think
would
we should
definitely
do
hurt
that.
myself for others.
if there's a glass blower out there, blowing, I don't know what they're called. Is it a company or is it like single? If you're out there and could provide Kaylee and I a glass blowing class, we would love to come.
Yes, yeah.
And we'll film it. And it'll be a really good time. And I will make wine glasses, which then inevitably, this is the road it's going to go down. I'm going to learn how to glass blow. It's going to take me, I'm going to fuck it up a lot, but I'm going to eventually get good at it. And I'm going to make like wine glasses. I'm going to make these things out of glass. And I'm going to go, oh, $90 for 6 wine glasses is actually nothing, and people should be paying way more. But I need to learn these things the hard way. That is how I grow as a person. You can't tell me, hey, Rachel, like, this is an art form that, like, takes all this time and whatever, and that's why it's worth so much. I will hear you, I'll be thinking of dancing monkeys, and it'll go right out the other ear. I need to actively have a consequence for me to be like, oh, yes. We should pay Crate and Barrel $1,000 for wine glasses, actually. I'm also the type of person that I will shop at Walmart for anything, so.
I've been a really big fan of the dollar store recently. The dollar store has just given me so much serotonin.
I love a dollar store. They've got the best holiday decorations, because nobody's out here buying holiday decorations that are, like, fancy schmancy, unless you're, like, the Kardashians. But, like, holiday decorations are holiday decorations. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And the dollar store just
And like,
really...
why do you have to rob me just because I just want a cute house or space for the holiday? Hold on, I lost one of my dinos in here, and okay, here he is. I found him. These are coming in so handy. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
It's coming out great, though, in my opinion.
I know, everything's like flipping the wrong way at the bottom, though. So I just...
Gravity is a bitch. And I've always said that.
Like, this guy has to, like, somehow stick at the top. Or just flip over to the other side. That's fine, I guess. Wait, where did my flower go? She's still in there. Alright. I want Mama and Baby to be next to each other, and they keep getting pushed apart. So.
But doesn't that say a broader message about life, you know?
Yes. Okay, hold on. There we go. There we go. She's beauteous. She
actually looks fantastic.
Beauteous.
Should
I put more like candies on top?
If you want to.
Oh, I forgot my little
Don't forget
treasure
your treasure
chest.
chest is. There's another one over here.
And well, so this one still has the gems in it that I'm trying to put in the in the egg. On the egg. Okay.
You have such a brilliant mind.
Oh, thank you so much. What else should go in here? I don't think that I can put this guy in here, but I just want...
cheese or SpongeBob? Oh my god.
He's so cute.
That was so scary. I feel like...
Anything else? I mean, I guess I could...
Well, you also want to leave room for more trinkets you will acquire in the future.
Yeah. This is the rest of my candies.
A lot of candy.
But I like took out the ones that I was like, these are like savers, I'm not going to trade them, so they should go in there anyway. Ooh.
Careful, SpongeBob.
Was gifted some really pretty bracelets, like a lot of, I make candies and trade candies like this. However, there are some really cool bitches on this planet. I saved some really pretty ones I received.
Yeah, some people are really talented
I'm like,
at making the bracelets.
Yes. Okay, so look at this one that I acquired with all little glass beads. Like, they're so pretty.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
Oh,
And it has a little evil eye on it. Here you
Let me
go.
see. No, I didn't see it because
Okay,
people were
okay,
bothering me.
okay.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Like, they're all glass. Okay, and then I like this one a lot, too.
Ooh.
It's like the shiny, like, metal ones. Is this how you influencer people do it? I'm not that. Don't hold me to that standard. And then this girl gave me a light show.
I love that. That
And
makes
look
me
at this
feel like
really
I'm a
pretty
princess in a
charm.
fantasy novel.
I know. It's like very Cinderella vibes. So pretty. So
The Game of Thrones theme song is playing in my head as I look
These
at these
are-
bracelets.
these are to not be mixed with my plastic
No.
candy
They're
beads.
they're better. They're elite.
Yes, exactly.
They're the popular girls at the table, but not.
Thank you.
But they're not like the plastics, like the mean girls.
No,
Popular
no.
girls. They were the girls who were actually popular, not the ones at the.
Like the glass heart ones.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
the
yeah.
glass, you know, is nice girls.
Oh my God, Tobias.
Tobias!
He fell.
Okay, thank God he's okay.
Oh my God. My son, my boy.
My boy! No, Tobias!
Did you watch the Harry Potter movie when Robert Pattinson died and he's like, my boy? It's the Harry Potter movie.
I thought we were just doing voices, and I liked it.
I feel like our friendship is just continuously us going along for the bits that we don't know the other one is doing, but we just like work out.
I'm like so supportive. Like whatever whatever bit you get into, I'm gonna ride it out. I might not know what you're referencing at all. I probably don't.
So the Harry Potter movies, I don't know what order they go in. I think I've technically seen them all at this point, but I wouldn't know exactly.
Yes.
But I know there's one with Robert Pattinson.
Okay.
And it was around the Twilight era. I don't know which came first, Twilight or this Harry Potter movie, but I assume Twilight comes first. I don't really know. I'm getting off track. Anyway, Robert Pattinson dies. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Robert Pattinson
You hadn't seen it.
dies, and his father finds his dead body, and he's like, "My boy!" It's like the way he says it and the way his voice resonates in the chamber of his mouth. That just is. It's a stim. It's like a vocal stim in my brain.
You can't get rid of it.
And now, like any minor inconvenience, I'm like, my boy! And Robert Pattinson's just like, just dead. I think Voldemort killed him, I think.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I feel like this actually is going to screw up. I have the whole stand to this.
Were you there? I don't think you were there because you came to the Catholic school in high school. You didn't come in middle school.
That's
Or
right.
elementary school. But at elementary school, I was at one of the first Friday masses. My family didn't go to mass every Sunday. So the only time I was in church was for first Friday mass once a month. And I remember it was right around the time that the Narnia movies were coming out.
I did love the Narnia
And
movies.
the
They were super
priest-
weird. I was like, a whole nother world through a closet. Can I go?
The priest gave a whole speech at church. Like when they do the announcements at the end, they're
Yeah.
talking about like, oh, this Tuesday, the Knights of Columbus, or blah, 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 blah. He gave a whole speech about how there's a movie coming out called The Chronicles of Narnia, and if your child asks you to go see it, you have to tell them no. And how we, like, parents should not let their kids go see this
Be
movie.
subjected to this nonsense.
Because it was, like, blasphemous, and it was, like, false gods, and, like, all this stuff. And I remember sitting there, and I was like...
This is a little extreme.
And I was only, like, what? How old were we when that movie came out? Like, 8 or 9?
Yeah.
And even I knew, like, this, like, broad idea of, like, you can believe in a god and a religion and still like a silly movie. Like,
Yeah.
I was only 8 and I was like, this is
This is ridiculous.
thing I've ever heard. But then I was like, hee hee ha ha, obviously everyone's gonna go see it anyway. But then there were kids in school, like the one girl we were talking about, and you know her parents.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob, and she was one of those kids. And she couldn't go see the movie Narnia. It was like a whole thing. And like parents were actually like not letting their kids go see it because the priest told them that it was like worshipping false gods. Anyway, that's my rant.
Anyway.
It's a piece of lore.
Yeah. I'm like, that like doesn't surprise me at all. Like that was said, but I can't imagine being a parent listening to that.
I also want to point out that...
And then being like, you know what, they're so right.
I also want to point out that I did not know
this
movie.
level of control over what the school thinks I should should allow my child to see and not see. That's normal.
At that
okay.
age, didn't see any marketing for the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know that movie was coming out. I didn't know that movie existed. I didn't see a trailer. I didn't see commercials. Zero marketing reached the niche age group of 8-year-old Rachel. Okay? However, him saying that in church was the first I was hearing of this movie, and I was like, God, now I gotta
I need to go see it.
So I'm like, it's almost like you wanted to prevent, but you kind of just
pushed
everybody
to do it.
to do it. Like, I probably wouldn't have seen it because I didn't even know it existed.
No.
Good times.
And that's seemingly how it happens.
Dun, 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 dun,
Guys, speaking of how much I love the dollar store, I got this little paint cup thing, and it
I love it. Don't do it
folds
now.
small.
There's
There's water in it. I can't do
so
it.
saw you about to like close it, and the water. I was like, no, Kaylee, no.
But it has little holes on the side for the paintbrushes. Actually, does it fit any of the paintbrushes? I feel like they're tiny.
You know who would love that? Jessica Day.
Jessica Day would love this. That's so right. You know how, okay, back to the vegetables.
It always
comes back to the vegetables.
Every road leads to Rome.
Like, you can compare yourself, like...
To a summer's day? Sorry,
continue. to a summer's day. To, like, TV show characters, right? Yeah. Like, I feel like you're like, oh, like, what character are you in Friends and in whatever? And I feel like the hardest one that I ever had to decide is what character I would be.
In New Girl?
In New Girl.
That's a hard one for you.
Because I bounced back between Jessica Day and Winston for so long.
You're such a Winston.
And that's where we landed, obviously.
You're such a Winston.
It's obviously Winston.
You would love a bird shirt.
I just say things that Jessica Day would say on a regular basis. But I feel like that's more a testament to my lifestyle and less about my personality traits.
Yeah, you have to go strictly on personality.
In which case, I'm obviously a Winston.
You're such a Winston.
Yeah. So, I feel like, and you go back and forth too, babe.
I am Nick Miller in the flesh. I do not eat vegetables or take care of myself.
And I was like, it's so funny though, because I feel like your two characters that I bounced back into before would be like Schmidt and Nick, because like the way that you come about problems is like so Schmidt sometimes. But at the end of the day, you're Nick Miller to your core, and like you just could not make a strong enough argument for Schmidt.
Absolutely.
Like you just couldn't convince me.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But you have your moments.
Yes,
you have your Schmidt moments.
Absolutely.
It's there.
I feel like New Girl, I never had a hard time pinning people down. Friends is actually the show that I have a hard time pinning people to one character. I feel like everyone I know is a mix of characters.
That's true. That's true. I feel like, well...
You and I are clearly Phoebe the most.
Yeah, the most.
But I also feel like you've got some Rachel Green in you. And I feel like I have a little
Chandler
bit of like Chandler.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like a Phoebe and Chandler, and you're like... What did I say?
A Rachel and Phoebe.
Rachel and Phoebe.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Hands down.
That tracks for me. No, but it's the classics. I'm doing it right now with Gilmore Girls. Again, I've been binge watching Gilmore Girls because it's like healing something within me.
I want to be a Lorelai. I feel like that's my first...
That's my aspiration.
My first thought is like, I'm so Lorelai. But in reality, I'm Kirk, and I know that. I know that. I'm self-aware.
I'm self-aware enough to know that.
Specifically that episode, I don't know where it is in the season, so you might not have seen it yet, but it's like he makes like this really bad short film, and they like screen it in town. You're not there yet? You haven't seen... You would know.
Oh, wait, yeah, yes.
And it's in, like black and white.
Yep, mm-hmm.
That's me.
Yes. I feel like you're destined to be a Miss Patty, though.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Like, later on in life, you're gonna be a Miss Patty.
I'm gonna be like, oh, my lovers.
Like, you need to get through your Kirk phase.
I've actually always said this about myself. I feel like I'm not gonna come into my own and I'm not gonna reach my peak until, like, my 40s. Like, I think my 40s and 50s, I think I was birthed a 50-year-old man. And every year I age, I just get closer to my peak. And I feel like everyone else peaks in like their 20s. Some people peaked in high school.
We're sad for them.
30s
So
maybe.
sorry, guys.
I feel like I was born a middle-aged, miserable blue-collar, grumpy man.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm gonna thrive. But due to my artistry and my journey as a starving artist, I do feel like it's gonna be like a mix between like Miss Patty and Luke.
Yeah.
Which is not something anybody wants to see.
Oh, I kind of want to see it. I think I'm going to be there for it. So, at least you won't be alone.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Oh, God. I don't know where life is taking me.
No, you would be Luke in the way that you're, like, so stubborn that you won't take the hardware side off of the building of the cafe.
I'm gonna be like, why do I have to spend $90 on wine glasses?
No, literally. You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna buy the whole building. Just so you can't control it.
I'm gonna show up one day and be like, I built a boat. You're gonna what? I built a boat. I wanted to, so I did.
You're gonna be like, hey, remember how I was talking about having that farm and so I somehow found some land, and I've been building the shed.
I don't think it's that far off of a dream, though.
No, it's not.
It's gotta be cheap.
That's why I'm saying I could see this happening.
Yeah. We just have to make sure we shower and, like, and use all of the things we need running water for, like, before we go to work.
we're gonna have a portable shower situation so that
Okay.
we have water. with
This
us.
is mine and Kaylee's dream, is to get, like, an abandoned barn, cheap-ass barn somewhere. There's a lot out by where we live.
Yeah.
We live in, like, farmland.
This is not a far off hope
And
and dream one day.
we can just, that can be, like, our studio that we run, like, our art business out of, and we can, like, ship our prints out of there and, like, ship our artwork out of there, and we can paint in there, we can film our YouTube videos out of there, and it's just, like, a big...
Do you guys remember that scene in the Hannah Montana movie where
Yes.
she's painting the chicken coop barn?
Yes, you
Imagine
get it.
us there
You're
with a hot
always
spot
on
and
your
a
way
bucket of
back
water.
home.
Okay.
And a cute cowboy.
Yes. Oh my god.
I put
If any cowboys are,
I'm gonna
are
put
here
Peter
with
in
this
a
robot.
blonde wig, like that same Justin Bieber hair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him in a blonde wig and the hat, and then
Yes,
he's gonna be... What was his name? His name was Travis. In the
Travis.
movie. Yeah, and I'm gonna...
Mm-hmm.
We can have chickens. I think we
That
should
would be
keep them
cute.
in the barn, though, because we have a lot of chemicals, like paint thinner for oil
Yeah, I feel like
paints.
the animals and the
They gotta
art
stay
supplies should
outside.
be in different realms. But we might just have a dog, and the dog could come.
Yeah, we would
with
probably
us and
need a
run
cat
around on
for,
the
like, the
field.
mice. We would need a barn cat.
You're so right.
She's gonna be knocking shit over, and I'm gonna be like, you know what, I get it.
Honestly, that's fine. We can,
Yeah.
you know what? We should figure out where the cat normally knocks things over. And then, like, put a
Designate
giant
things.
piece of paper under it.
Yeah.
And then keep leaving things for the cat to knock over.
Yeah.
And then in, like, a week,
We'll be like, this is your
this is our
designated-
abstract painting.
Yes!
Like, she's, like, knocking...
Just- They do that, and they look, and they, like, walk up to it, and they, like, look at it, and they think of it, and they look at you,
And they-
because they want you to know, and then they're
I'm
just
gonna
like...
do it.
I have so much respect for the house cats.
Like, how can we... You know, we should have a whole series where we make cat artists.
Yeah.
Not like us painting cats.
I don't have any cats, though. We need to acquire cats.
I have a cat, but he doesn't knock anything down because he's too lazy.
He's
He just sleeps and eats.
Yeah. Again, I respect them so much.
I know. You know, and that's fine if he doesn't want to be in on the game. I can't force.
I'm probably, I have
Being
friends who have
artist.
cats. I could be like, can I borrow your cat?
Can I borrow your cat? Does he knock things off tables? That's like the key.
But I feel like the thing, and what I love about them is that if we were to do that and we were to set up everything,
If I wanted him to knock it off
They
table,
wouldn't.
she wouldn't do it.
they'd be like,
No.
no.
I'm not going to. They would knock it like right next to the piece of paper that I put. Even if I
Yeah.
made the piece of paper like covering the entirety of the floor.
Yeah.
They would like knock it out outside.
Yeah. I like that idea though of like setting up paper underneath our entire studio and then just like once a year pulling it out and being like, this is what we did this year.
This is our abstract
This
piece.
is our abstract piece.
No,
It
because
can't be that hard of a dream.
have you ever done a watercolor and then not liked it and then you undid your paper towel of all the colors and it's
Yeah,
the most
and you're
beautiful
like,
thing
wow.
you've ever seen?
Okay. Yeah.
It's a common occurrence for me. Did you want to talk about how boys' years is the same as living in dog years, but reversed?
I'm gonna need you to.
While
I
we're
need
talking about cats,
I'm gonna need
I
you to
went-
explain what you mean by that.
I went back to my other conspiracy.
Yeah. I want to be on board so bad. I need you to just explain a little further.
Okay. Like, do you know the term, like, in dog years?
Yeah.
Like, where one
You
human
times
year
it by 7.
is equal to 7
Yeah.
dog years. I think that take that and reverse it.
So
and that's-
divide.
Yes. So, like, for every 7 years, a man might mature for 1
Yeah.
year.
So if a man is 49, he's actually 7.
Yes.
Mature-wise.
Emotionally mature.
I agree.
You know? And then, but hold on, we're not off the hook as women. Women are cats, okay?
Naturally.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Cats have 9 lives.
So we times it by 9?
So, I feel like ours, instead of, like, emotional maturity, we may have, like, multiple personality.
Yeah, we've got 9 personalities.
Yeah.
We have 9 lives.
Yes, exactly. So,
I'm
that's
on
where
board.
we're at.
Yeah. So Peter's turning 30. So in boy years, which is reverse dog years,
Yeah.
he's... What's 30 divided by 7? I have a calculator. We're artists, not mathematicians.
4?
If you're right, I'm gonna kill myself.
It's like 4.5.
4.2.
Okay, 4.2.
Good
I
for
was
you.
close. I did okay.
So he's like 4 years old. That tracks.
Yeah.
And I have 9 personalities.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty. You nailed it right on the nose.
Yeah.
That's our
So-
relationship in a nutshell.
I think that women are like cats, and boys are like dogs, and women are like the moon, and boys are like the sun.
Yeah. Well, that goes back to like many religions and like cultures.
Yes.
That's like a fact.
And, well, our entire body is ruled by the moon.
And,
too.
and vegetables don't exist. So.
Like, how come? Like, why are there waves in the ocean, right? It's
Yeah.
because the moon with the
moon affects the
gravitational
whole ocean,
pull,
which is
right?
like a shit ton of water.
Okay, so what
naturally-
percentage of our body is
Yeah.
water? A lot, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I learned in
Yeah.
science class. So,
Yeah. That's why everyone acts crazy on a full moon. My sister said when she worked in the psych ward of like part of the mental hospital, she said the full moon
I work with children. The full moon.
makes everybody crazy.
Everybody goes crazy. Everybody goes crazy.
All right. Should
But
we
yeah,
say
I would like to further that point. So we're gonna keep going on that. This is gonna.
Yeah.
This will be a
Keep
discussion
talking.
that we keep
You've got
picking
point.
up.
Oh, in the future.
No, I'm just gonna keep adding to this. Like, this topic is not dead.
Yes,
You'll hear me
and.
speak more about it another time or date.
Yes,
okay?
and.
Exactly. All right.
How do we say goodbye?
Thank you guys for coming on this journey. I don't wanna go back.
How to save a life. Do, do, do.
How to say goodbye.
That almost got to pop to the top a little there. Because I was like, yeah, got no other. Mixing the fray in High School Musical. I needed someone with DJ skills to do that. And then
Make
a
that
beat
happen.
drops.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you.
Signing off.
Don't do school. Stay in drugs. And don't even worry about the vegetables because they don't exist.
Ooh, that's a good one though. If you figure out your vegetable, give us your
Leave a
reasons
comment.
why.
Here's the thing though, it can't be about what you like and dislike. It has
If
to be
you
your
tell me your
personality traits.
favorite vegetable, or if you say potato,
If
as
you
your
say potato, I know you didn't think about it and you're lying.
And
because real potatoes don't know they're potatoes, and that's the irony of it.
Exactly. You are gonna have to come up with a good argument if you want to pass as a potato, okay? Like, you're gonna have to sell us on that.
I
Or
almost
do you
feel
understand?
like carrots are similar because people. Then the next thing they say is like, "Oh, carrot, lazy."
Give it some thought.
Give it some thought. Back it up. Okay.
All right, meeting adjourned.
Mommy loves you. Okay.
I feel like I need a little gavel.